Hello, Instagram, and welcome to my Instagram channel. I just logged in for the first time, my personal Instagram channel, first time in maybe 2 years, and I thought it would be a great place to start a video blog of all the happenings, a little bit more personal. And so, yeah, I just set this up in the office of the Coil Marina, and yeah, I look forward to vlogging with you. I got my dad here. Hey, say something.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Dad. And we got Leia. Leia, say hi. All right, and we.
Can't you say hi?
Yes, we're doing video blogs. So today was a very, very beautiful day. I was going for my coffee, which currently is, or it was, an Ethiopian natural kicha, whatever that is, Yirgacheffe kicha. And it's delicious. It tastes like honeydew. At least it did the first day. But yeah, it's kind of gone off since then. And I was like, oh man, I still don't have my trusty V60 to make it with. So, but then I looked around on the counter and it just came in the mail from Prima Coffee, a little plastic V60. So that'll get me across the oceans and the mountains and fully caffeinated along the way. So I'm really excited about it. Good plastic, durable material. And if it breaks, I won't cry too much. So it's all good. And what else happened today? I got an email back from a... what are you laughing at? Don't be distracting. I got an email back from Canavox, which is an organization that I've been looking at to help me promote or give a platform for the book that I've been writing about marriage, which is, I'm not too sure about the title yet. I'm thinking maybe calling it As in the Days of Noah, or calling it The Death of Marriage and How We Will Rise from Its Ashes. So I'm not too sure about the title yet, but it's kind of an important detail. And I'm finalizing the editing, and so if you don't have the title right and you don't do the editing right based on the title, it's going to be a funny book. So yeah, so I did that. Here, I'll show you the website for Canavox. Let's see if I can. This is my first time doing this, so all right, there we go. There we go. It's Canavox, Giving Marriage a Voice. Canavox hosts reading groups to study and discuss the beauty of marriage as one man, one woman for life. And so the idea is they have a bunch of readings that, like, different articles and videos and books, chapters that you can read, and then get together and you talk about what marriage is all about, so that we're not totally out of the loop. So I'm really excited about it. They have these talks all over the United States, and then all over the world. They have these meetings, and yeah, I like to think of it as maybe an AA for recovering daters and people that wanted to get married. So anyways, that's a really exciting thing, and looking forward to hearing more from them, and maybe even start my own group eventually in Bali. That's just an idea I've been working on. So more to come on that. And then the third exciting thing from today was me coming across this book that really got my brain going and really helped me to learn a few things. I feel like I got a little bit farther in my understanding of things. Let's see here. What can I do? I'm going to turn this off. And we're going to do this. There we go. All right, the book is written by, let's scroll down here. There we go. William J. Federer. And he is a prolific author, apparently. I've not even heard of him. But he's had this book out, I guess, for under a year. And it's entitled, Who is the King in America? And it's something that is really hitting close to home, because it's something that I've always wondered, like, what is the legitimacy of the American government? Why should that be a thing that I support with my votes? And like, it's not always good. They don't always do good things. They do wars that maybe I'm not for, or they support different issues and tell everybody that these things are what's good and right. And and so I've always thought, like, well, how American should I be? And this book, it's kind of like, it gives me a fire to tell people about what America is really about. And that is who really is the king in America. So the book, the author, I watched his YouTube video. I always watch YouTube videos before I read any books and by authors, because I feel like everything that they're going to talk about in the book, they're gonna tell you in their talk, and then after that, I don't really read their books. So I don't know if that's so good, but that's what I do. What do you think?
Right on, Josh.
Right. Thanks, Dad. Dad's witnessing my first video.
He's being awesome, huh, gang? Let's give Josh a cheer.
Okay, that's great. No, anyways, yeah, I've been visiting him, and he's helped me a lot getting this book stuff straight. And I've just enjoyed helping him with this video thing together, and he's going to be putting videos out for his book as well, because he's been writing a lot. More on that to come. But anyways, I was watching his video, this guy William J. Federer, and I was watching his video, and I was wondering what the title was about. Who is the king in America? Who is the king in America? And so he goes through the history of kings throughout world history, and he discusses how he does this with his hands. He says there's there's centralized power and decentralized power, and history has always kind of been the leaning towards centralized power, and that's pretty much true. You look at all the kings and czars and dictators that have ruled the world, and most of human history has been dominated by centralized power. And why is that? And I think it's because we are very prone to wanting to be defended by an outside source that we're giving our power to. And so because of our fear, we automatically go for centralized power. And this is something that's tyrannized people from the beginning of time. That power which you give to the government, it always pretty much gets out of control, and the king tells the people they are subhuman, and he is the most human. He's the most valuable, and he does it at the expense of those that are under him. And in this pattern, not only in history is it there, but it's also in the Bible. And you can study it in the Bible how there was a time when people roamed free of centralized power, and they were able to prosper to an amazing level. But at a certain point, the fear takes hold of them, and they start giving their powers away to more and more centralized forms of government. And then those governments, they pretty much enslave the people. They tell the people they're subpar, and they rule over them. And so America is, this author holds, is a break in this centralization trend that has been pretty much with us since the beginning of time. And in that it's a new kind of king. So who is king in America? The king in America is the people, right? We are, we the people of the United States, are the ones that have formed the Constitution, and so we're the ones that are ruling. And it really puts a lot in perspective as to how important it is that we individually rule effectively. Because if we, on a personal level, don't rule well, it pretty much opens the gate for tyrannical powers to come in and to put heavy burdens on us and cause us to be back into the place where in history people were enslaved. And so this is where my book comes in. My book is saying, on a personal level, how are you ruling yourself and how are you ruling your relationships so that you aren't being a party to allowing for this kind of tyranny to come in. And so if you want to know more about that, you are just going to have to stick around, watch more of my Instagram videos, because I'm on a tear. This is fun. I like it. And I hope you like it too. But yeah, so anyways, I hope this video finds you well. And I hope that I've stirred some thought in your brains, and would love to talk to you more about it all as I keep you updated. So leave some comments, and let's have some fun.